Looking as good as you possibly can is a goal that a lot of men strive to reach. And yes, while improving your appearance is an attractive trait in itself, there's a lot more to being attractive than just the way you look. I'm saying you don't just want to look good and have nothing else that's attractive about you. You want to have a life that's rich and fulfilling, and have a large variety of hobbies and interests to match. In this video, I'm going to show you some really dope hobbies you should consider picking up that will not only improve your life, but will also make it a lot more interesting and fulfilling. First up, cooking. I don't just mean learning to cook, I mean actually being good at it. This is a necessary skill for survival, but sadly, because of fast food and restaurants, most men straight up don't know how to cook at all. Learning how to cook well not only is impressive, it's straight up attractive and a great skill to have. Imagine, instead of going out on a date, inviting her over to your place and cooking for her, and it actually being better than her own cooking. It's easily a pleasant surprise and a trait that everyone can appreciate in a partner. A great way to start learning how to cook is to start off with simple recipes and base meals like learning how to cook rice or making a basic breakfast. And when you're ready, you can get a cookbook and challenge yourself with the task of making 30 recipes in the book at least once. With time, you'll eventually gain skill and be able to remember a few of your favorite recipes by heart. A great cookbook that I'd recommend to anyone who's just starting off is How to Cook Everything by Mark Bittman. This is a great book for beginners and consists of over 2,000 recipes. Or for something that's like mom's cooking and a little closer to home, try Ghetto Gastro's Black Power Kitchen, which is a cookbook that contains a whole lot of flavor that's made for the Black community. These are both amazing books that's jam-packed with recipes that will have you cooking impressive meals in no time. I'll leave a link to where you can get these books down in my description below, so scroll down and check it out. By learning how to cook, you'll improve your overall quality of life, while all the while increasing your attractiveness and acquiring a new skill on an intellectual level. Our next attractive hobby is reading. Reading a good book can immerse you in a whole nother world. It can give you an experience and open your eyes to different ways of thinking and receiving information. The cool thing about reading is similar to a video game, you can choose the world that you get immersed in. Whether you choose to read manga, fantasy, fiction, or you're more into informational books, either way, picking up reading as a hobby is attractive. I suggest being well versed and opening your palette to all sorts of different types of books and genres. Being able to sit at a park, a cafe, or even just your couch and pulling out a book instead of your phone is straight up different. And it'll make you way more attractive than the guy next to you who's been scrolling through Instagram or TikTok all day. Reading straight up makes you a lot smarter, and by reading a book consistently, you'll find that in different areas of your life, what you read and acquire over time will dramatically improve it. Whether it's by opening your mind and making you more creative, or by giving you knowledge that you didn't previously know, reading is a very powerful and attractive hobby to have. If you're looking for a good book to help you strengthen, expand, or open your mind, then here's a few that I recommend. Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book will teach you how to easily break bad habits and will help you to build good ones, making you an overall more competent, confident, and more masculine man. And Musashi's Dokudo, The Way of Walking Alone. This is a book that gives you 21 principles to live by. It's written by a legendary samurai as his final words to the world. If you plan on picking up reading as a hobby or you're just starting off, I'd recommend giving these a read. I'll leave a link to where you can get the hard copies in my description below. Moving on to our next hobby, which is actually going to be art. Art is another super attractive hobby, and I don't mean just painting. Any kind of art, whether it's drawing, painting, making music, digital art, or even content creation. The act of creating something from nothing is just impressive and cool. Creativity is a physical manifestation of your mind and your personality. Through creation, others can feel a sort of connection or closeness to the artist. Mastering or being really good at any sort of art is one of the most attractive hobbies a person could have. Truly being a master at any craft is more than just impressive. It's nothing short of genius. Think of a time where you listened to music and really felt a sort of connection to it. Or a time you maybe watched a movie and shed a tear. I feel the greatest inspiration to creating any sort of art is to aim to either inspire or portray a way in which you want someone to feel. And through art, you can use it as an outlet to illustrate the deepest, most complex expressions of your mind. No matter what kind of art it is, people can't help but appreciate someone who's mastered it. Of course, once you start off, you'll suck, but with practice and consistency, you'll truly master your craft. If you're interested in drawing or painting, I'll leave a link to where you can get a starter kit. And if you're interested in music, I'll also leave a link to a program you'll need to make it. You can find all of these in my description below. Last but certainly not least, physical activity. There are plenty of different types of physical hobbies, like running, hiking, rock climbing, and even working out. And of course, there's many more to choose from. But when it comes to picking what physical hobby you want to participate in, it's as simple as choosing what you think might be the funnest or that you'd enjoy the most. All physical activity is good for you and will benefit your overall health and quality of life. I believe everyone should have at least one hobby that contains physical activity in it. This will ensure that you stay healthy and have fun doing it. Running will help you to stay in shape, benefit your heart and blood circulation, and will keep you feeling young. You can participate in races and even get medals. It can help you to meet new friends and friend groups. The same can be said about all physical hobbies. If you go to the gym consistently, you can find gym buddies or even create a gym group. You can work out together and encourage each other to work out even harder or to finish that last set. And on days that you don't go to the gym, you can have a light workout session at home. As long as you have the proper equipment like adjustable dumbbells or a pull-up bar. For whatever hobby or hobbies that you decide to do, all of these will help you to better your quality of life and your lifestyle, and in turn make you an even more attractive and mentally stimulating person. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful at all, go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you can continue to see our videos and get your weekly dose of betterness. And if you super enjoyed the video, leave a super thanks. It's like leaving a little tip and it directly helps out the channel. And remember, with every one of our videos you watch, you take one step closer to becoming an even better version of yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay smooth like butter.